I'm Captain Curtis Wedge from Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'm a military police officer in command of 1 MP Platoon, Edmonton.
And I'm Captain Chris Power from Stephenville, Newfoundland, military police officer currently posted to Kingston. Military police officers lead and support the 1,250 MPs who serve a global community of 90,000 regular and reserve force Canadian soldiers, air crews, and sailors. We enforce the rules and regulations of the military as well as the civilian rules and regulations or laws. As a military police officer, your job is to lead that, to provide the guidance to the military police on how they conduct their operations.
The focus is on leading the men and women of your platoon, of your organization. And that's something for the military police officer that you're trained for and that you're put into a position of doing right away at the start of your career. On base in Canada, we lead military police detachments conducting the day-to-day work of conflict resolution, discipline enforcement, property protection, emergency response, and crime prevention.
At the national level, MP officers serve at headquarters in Ottawa and can take specialized training in surveillance, close protection, working as an air marshal, cybersecurity, drug interdiction and counterintelligence, and even major crime investigations with the Force's National Investigation Service. We have jurisdiction over military personnel anywhere in the world. For example, in Afghanistan right now, we have military police doing a variety of different things. They handle detainees, they provide policing within the Canadian military in Afghanistan. They also provide mentoring, so they actually teach Afghan National Police how to be police. I'm actually in charge of a military police detachment, whereas in civilian life, if I were to start off in their organization, I would start off as a patrol person and I could be there the rest of my career.
For myself, I'm also a close protection operator. I've had the opportunity to do some fantastic training there and in the future doing deployments in that role.
What I'm doing now is actually training for deployment. I've never done anything like this. I've never had the opportunity to be in command of so many troops. It's definitely been the most interesting part.
If you're accepted as a military police officer, you'll go through basic officer training in Quebec, followed by Common Army Phase training in Gagetown, New Brunswick. Then you'll head to the Canadian Forces Military Police Academy in Borden, Ontario.
The basic MP officer course lasts about 20 weeks and covers a huge range of topics, from understanding Canadian law and the military code of service discipline to learning the basics of police work and the use of force. The course not only trains you to be a police officer, but also how to lead them. You will graduate with an in-depth understanding of the role your men and women will perform and how you can best support and motivate them. MP Officer School is followed by a full year of closely supervised on-the-job experience. This provisional period is divided into 2 segments.
The first half involves mostly management and administration, the paperwork and personal counseling and leadership that are going to be a big part of your career as a military police officer down the road.
The second half of your internship will be spent as part of a national investigation detachment, doing hands-on practical applications of the investigative techniques you learned about at Borden. It's easy to stay in your office and just do your paperwork, but then the troops aren't getting the training and the guidance they need. My MPs work for me, they do the policing, but I work for them, ensuring they have the tools, the training and support to do their job. Whether it's taking care of their professional development, their leave, their personal problems, it's all part of what being an officer means to me. The way I look at it is we're a team. I have my job and they have theirs. And I respect them for what they do and I expect the same respect for me.
Right now, I'm making the most of being a platoon commander. And yes, it definitely is the most enjoyable part of my job is being able to command troops. To see the men and women working underneath you execute the mission, execute the orders that you've put out for them.
Since I joined the military and I've progressed and I've done different jobs, I've been very proud of what I've been able to accomplish. I'm 28 years old now, and most 28-year-olds that I know, they don't have the responsibility that I do.